Hi everyone, my name is James Razile and it's Thursday here at Digital Charcuterie, and that means we get to talk Ninja Turtles. Today we're going to be talking about the fan divide that the rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle animated series is causing across the interwebs. I want to talk about the teaser trailer that was released on March 23rd briefly, because I think this is important to talk about. So last week I was talking about the look of it with Andrew Fantasia, and we kind of reviewed it for what it was, and we both kind of enjoyed the teaser, to be completely honest. We thought, looks enjoyable. I mean, it might not be aesthetically pleasing for me, but I kept saying I have an 8-year-old nephew, a 10-year-old niece, a 5-year-old niece. I want to see what they thought of this, and so over Easter weekend I visited them, and I showed my 8-year-old nephew, who loves the Ninja Turtles, is completely enamored by the Ninja Turtles. I had no idea the show was even coming. So I showed him this teaser, and I said, I want to show you the Ninja Turtles. He was like, what? There's a new Ninja Turtles? Oh my God. So I put it on for him, and we sat there and we watched it. And he had a smile on his face through the majority of it. He did question, however, Splinter. He thought Splinter looked really weird, and he couldn't figure out why he was so small and fat. That was, this is 8-year-old, this is his opinion. He said, why is Splinter fat? Why is Splinter so short? These were his questions. And then afterwards he says, can we watch it now? And I said, no, you have to wait till it comes on TV. So look, for an 8-year-old who watches, like I said, Teen Titans Go, but has also watched, the 2012 Ninja Turtles, the Ninja Turtle movies and all that stuff, this was something that did not bother him. But while I was showing him this trailer, something stood out to me. So I went on the Nickelodeon YouTube page to find the trailer. It has, so this teaser has, as of me recording this, has 266,668 views with 3.8 thousand likes and 4.4 thousand dislikes. That means almost 1,000 people more disliked this, or gave their opinion that they disliked this trailer here on YouTube. And when I scroll through it, I've watched the trailer numerous times since, and I just find it enjoyable. I actually do. I like, this looks entertaining. It looks like a fun ride. If I was 8, 9, 7, 6, whatever years old, this would be something that I would look forward to, like I did when I was a kid. I think the style is one thing, but the animation itself looks very smooth. It's very colorful. It's engaging. It has energy to it. It's everything that I would want as a child watching cartoons. But apparently, almost, or not less than 1,000, but almost 1,000 people more felt the complete opposite of me. So I just want to go through some of the comments. I'm just going to, at random, just kind of scroll. Look, the very first comment, it's pinned by Nickelodeon. Oh, because it's their comment. So I'm going to go. The second one is also Splinter looks like the grandfather in American Dragon. So Splinter, I've noticed in a few that Splinter is a doc. He looks like from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Oh no, Leonardo, what have they done to you? The 2012 series was a lot better. That's like a Skyfaller 3D. Like, what does that mean? You haven't seen the series yet. We don't know. Look, there is a great chance that the 2012 series was better than this 2018 series, but we haven't seen the 2018 series, so we can't base it on that. You could say that trailer looked better than this trailer, that teaser was better than this one, but whatever. Oh, I love my little dorks. There we go. Looking forward to this, but still really miss the 2012 series. I'm just going to say I'm actually excited for this. It actually says I'm actually exited for this. And then McCormick K says RIP TMNT 1984 to 2018. Kind of funny, but again, so now Raph is a leader. I'm not going to get used to this. Again, look, this is what I thought. I did a video a few weeks ago, and then I was called out on it. Raphael starts off as the leader. It looks like eventually in this series that Leonardo will slowly become the leader of the Ninja Turtles. When that takes place, I don't know, but this is what we're hearing, that this is the rise of the TMNT. This is how they get from, maybe 14 years of age to the 15-year-olds that we know and love. I think TMNT 2003 and 2012 better than this new animated in 2018. Visually, I have no problem with anyone saying that, but story, we don't know. We have no idea, obviously. I love Ninja Turtles. That's from Miranda Gonzalez. Great. Disgusting with a vomit face. Kind of funny. How do we go from the 2012 series to this? Like all capitals on this with a question mark. This is my opinion on that is exactly what I said. 2012 was great. I'll bet you the production costs on that were quite high. It probably was not a cheap series to produce. Something like Teen Titans Go. I've said this numerous times. Look, I am in my 30s. I am not a child who watches Saturday morning cartoons. They don't even have Saturday morning cartoons anymore. But I'm not a child that watches these things. But I have nieces and nephews, like I've just said, and they watch Teen Titans Go, and they watch that style of animated stuff as well. They do watch the 3D animated stuff. Don't get me wrong. I just spent all weekend watching Chicken Little 17 times. They watch that stuff. But they don't have a problem when it's 2D and it's fun and it's colorful like Teen Titans Go and like this Ninja Turtle trailer looks. The Turtles keep getting worse, maybe. The old animations and voices are better, in my opinion. Also, Leo is better for leader. Again, the Leo thing is gonna come to fruition. It's gonna happen. He's gonna become the leader eventually. That I don't think is a question anymore. The old animation, again, stylistically, you can argue. The voices, look, I hear these voices. I'm really enjoying the voices. They sound like Ninja Turtle voices to me. Turtle voices have always changed. We've never had the same voice from one incarnation to the next. Like we just haven't. They haven't been like that. And so these voices, when I hear them, I'm like, yeah, that's Michelangelo. Yeah, that's Donatello. That's Raph. That's Leo. Like nothing about his, even Splinter. As much as his look, throws off an 8-year-old, it still is Splinter to me. And the voices, I don't have a problem with. But if you do, again, these are all personal opinions. It's all subjective. You can't argue one for the other. I'm just trying to figure out what exactly people are hating about it. And right now, it really just looks like the style, because the story we don't know. Love the art direction. This is different. I don't even know this person's name. Love the art direction, and the fight animation looks smooth and oozes style. I think the vastly different character design is just rubbing people the wrong way. Never pictured Raph to be a swole character, but I'll give it a chance. And I think this guy is or woman is absolutely right. It is the style that is throwing people off. It is not their Ninja Turtle style. But you know what? Last summer, I don't know if you guys have seen this, but last summer they did TMNT Summer Shorts. And they were like these short animations, like a couple minutes long, and they varied in style. And some of them were like really, really like crude looking animation. Some of them were a little bit more mature. But they were all so enjoyable that the animation style never really affected. Like I would look at the thumbnail and be like, oh, what? That doesn't look. But you'd watch and be like, that's fun. That's a fun little skit there. So again, like for me, you got to just see past the style sometimes, I think, and that might be hard. But here's like the individual images of them kind of threw me off. But in the teaser trailer, it fit for me. It worked for me. I liked the way it flowed. I liked the sound. Like I said, their voices. I was just enjoying it. I preferred the last incarnation, but I'm sure the next generation will enjoy it enough. TMNT is one of those things that gets reinvented every few years for a new audience. I get that. I mean, I grew up with the one where they're in the future, so change has always been inherent to the franchise. The new design for Raph looks rubbish, though. Seriously, I can't be the only one that gets Knuckles from Sonic Boom vibe. Fair enough. TMNT Forever says it actually looks okay, but boy, does Raph look huge. Raph does look huge. He's on the thumbnail of this. He is huge. But again, I think that's just the way they want to do it. He was bigger in the Babe-produced films, the Platinum Dooms Ninja Turtle films. He's bigger in that. Not overly taller, but he is a lot more muscular, and I guess that's what they want to focus on, the swole. I mean, why not? If you're going to have them all stand out and be different turtles, I think that's part of the fun. Part of the fun is having them all look. If you're going to be different turtles, they all have to look different, and they have to be the turtle that they're representing. And Raph, I can't remember what kind of turtle he is, but that turtle was the bigger of all the turtles, if I remember correctly. Rainbow Optimist says, please give it a chance, people. It's just different, that's all. You should never base a show simply by how it looks, except for the annoying orange. No, I love TMNT 12 better. Looks interesting. The animation is not bad. The voices will be definitely get used to, and the new looks. Other than that, I'm excited. So keep going. Dynamic animation as a lifelong fan of TMNT. So look, a lot of the comments are positive that I'm pulling up here. I'm so excited. Not bad, in just a matter of time till the series airs, and I'm definitely going to enjoy this. A very lot of positive. So look, again, this is a thing, and I do the Rebel Scum podcast where we talk about Star Wars, and we always say that the negative fan base is a lot louder. Here, there's 2,354 comments, And of those comments, what I was just obviously small sample size, but they seem very positive. However, the likes and the dislikes are almost 1,000 apart. And it's got to be on the look of this. It's not the tone to me seems very Ninja Turtle-y. Like the spirit of the Turtles are there. And I think that's really what it's going to boil down to, and what people enjoy about the Turtles are their personalities. And as long as they stick to that, we're going to get it. Leonardo seems a little bit funny. Raphael's a little bit buff. But I think at the heart of it, they are the Turtles that we know and love. And they're going to grow into more solid characteristics, the foundations of what we love about the Turtles eventually. So right now, the fan base is looking like it's divided on this. I'm curious to see what ratings are like in comparison to the 2012 series and whatnot. I want to know if this is going to, how fast this will be on Netflix. I'm going to check this out as soon as I can, because the story, again, I think they're doing something unique with the story in that they're telling us, like the other versions of the Turtles have kind of told us how they became the Turtles, but I think this is going to focus on the little details that really propel us forward into the future. And I would like to see what the holdover is into a feature film. There's always something you find that they hold over into a feature film. I'm really curious to see what it is. For me, I personally am enjoying what I'm seeing from this. I'm looking forward to it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Is this the Turtles you're looking for, or are you going to take a hard pass and wait for whatever comes after? Because you know something's coming after. You can't kill the Turtles. They can never go away. They've only been off of television for, I believe it's 4 years. There's a 4-year gap between the next mutation and the next series. So you can't keep a good turtle down. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for me here on Teenage Mutant Ninja Thursdays at Digital Charcuterie. We do this every single Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, talking Ninja Turtles. I absolutely love it. Thanks so much for watching. Really means a lot to me. And until next time, cowabunga!